Hello there lovely people, it's Alex from Nintendo Life here, and today I'm going to give you 5 ways that you can improve your game at Pokkén Tournament. First of all, if you happen to be a fighting game stud, this video probably isn't for you, but there might still be something worth learning. This is primarily aimed at people who are newer to the game or just generally less experienced with fighting games in general. But anyway, enough waffling, let's get straight into it. You may scoff at the idea of being told what to do by a machine, but the complexity of each individual Pokemon means knowing them inside out is absolutely essential to being any good at all. In here you can discover every single move a Pokemon has, various combos that can help you win a match, and even just practice anything you want against an enemy who just won't quit, primarily because they're invulnerable. There's also a load of different options available to you within the fight, so you can try anything you like in total comfort knowing that your stats aren't being affected. If you find having one playstyle is very effective, that's great, but what happens if you keep using it over and over again? That's right, you become wildly predictable. This is probably the biggest trap you could fall into, as any player worth their salt will quickly be able to pick up on your tactics and counter them effectively. Have a couple of different methods for fighting ready to go, and make sure your opponent doesn't get a chance to see you for the poor predictable sausage you really are. Realistically, online is probably better due to the frame rate, but fighting a real person is far more beneficial than fighting CPUs. Computer players are perfectly tough opponents, but there's a whole chuffing world of difference between fighting what is little more than an algorithm and a real person with real hopes and dreams. Gaining a feel for the unpredictability of a real opponent will work wonders when you have to take to the streets of ranked mode, and without it you may find yourself becoming a little less alive than you might like. If you find yourself losing against a specific Pokemon more than others, then try playing as that Pokemon to get a better understanding of how they work and where their weaknesses lie. Even if it's only for a couple of matches, you'll still walk away knowing far more than you did beforehand, and that might just be enough to give you the edge you need next time you see them. Alright, don't actually try to lose, that's ridiculous, but if you do find yourself losing over and over again, don't worry about it. Losing is far more beneficial than winning, even if your stats disagree. Every time you lose, you're given an example of how to play with the best will in the world better than you can. On the other hand, every time you win, you're just seeing how to play less effectively than you currently do. Don't ever be discouraged, think of every defeat as an important learning opportunity and another step towards becoming the Pokkén Grand Champion you always knew you were. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then why don't you perform a counter just as that subscribe button is about to grab you? Actually, don't do that, but be sure to check out NintendoLife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo related content. Thank you again for watching, bye bye.